You know, it's just so disheartening to see so many people get hurt by this.
Yeah,
And it really makes you wonder, like, how can a company operate like this for so long?
that is the question, isn't it?
Yeah, are there, like, no safeguards in place
Yeah, are there any protections?
to protect people from these kind of situations?
I mean, it seems like the online marketing space, particularly affiliate marketing, can be a little bit of a Wild West.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's evolving so rapidly
Yeah.
that the regulations and consumer protections just haven't quite caught up.
Yeah, they're lagging behind a bit.
Yeah.
So you're right, there can be these gaps in the legal framework,
Mm-hmm.
and that can make it really challenging to hold companies like Cliqly accountable.
Exactly. And it's even more complex when you consider that a lot of these platforms operate across borders.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So you're dealing with different jurisdictions, different laws.
Yeah, it gets complicated.
It's a real mess.
So what about these platforms like Trustpilot or the Better Business Bureau?
Yeah,
Don't they help to expose these kinds of issues?
they definitely play a vital role.
Yeah.
And it's super important for consumers to use those resources
Right.
to research companies before they get involved and also to share their experiences, good or bad. But the thing is, those platforms often rely on user reports to identify problems,
Oh, I see.
which means that by the time enough negative reviews surface,
Yeah.
a lot of people might have already been affected.
Right, so it's sort of a reactive system rather than a preventative one?
Exactly.
Okay, so that's concerning.
Yeah.
So what can people do to protect themselves from becoming another victim of a platform like Cliqly?
Well, due diligence is absolutely essential.
Okay.
Don't be swayed by promises of quick riches or easy money.
Right. If it sounds too good to be true,
Yeah.
it probably is.
9 times out of 10, it is.
So take the time to thoroughly research any platform
Yeah.
before you invest your time and money.
Before you hand over any of your hard-earned cash.
Exactly. So what would that kind of research look like?
Okay, well, first of all, scrutinize the company's website.
Okay, their own website.
Their own website, yeah. Look for clear, transparent information about their business model,
Mm-hmm.
their payment structure, contact details.
So really dig into the nitty-gritty.
Yeah, don't just skim the surface.
Okay.
If something feels vague or evasive, that's a big red flag.
Okay. Vague or evasive red flag.
Yes, definitely.
Aren't they?
And, of course, testimonials and reviews are super important.
Yeah, those are always helpful.
But don't just rely on the testimonials featured on the company's website.
Oh, right. Yeah, they're going to cherry pick the good ones.
Exactly. They're going to showcase the most glowing reviews.
So go beyond their website.
Absolutely. Seek out independent reviews from reputable sources.
Okay, so like Trustpilot site Jabber.
Yeah, those are good ones.
What about Reddit?
Even relevant Reddit forums can be helpful.
Okay, so basically cast a wide net.
Yeah, look for a balanced perspective.
Don't just trust the glowing reviews.
Exactly. Are there any critical reviews?
Uh.
What specific concerns are being raised?
Okay.
Pay attention to the details and look for recurring patterns.
Okay, patterns are important.
Yeah, if you see the same complaint popping up over and over again,
Right.
that's a sign that there might be something fishy going on.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And you know, another thing that struck me as odd about Cliqly
Yeah.
was the lack of two-way communication.
Yeah, you mentioned that before, like the no Q&A in the webinars, the censored Facebook page.
It just all seemed very controlled and secretive.
Very one-sided.
Yeah.
So transparency is crucial.
Oh, absolutely. If a company is genuinely committed to its users,
Yeah.
it should welcome open dialogue and be responsive to questions and concerns.
So if you're thinking about joining a platform
Mm-hmm.
and you encounter any resistance to asking questions
Yeah.
or expressing doubts,
That's a huge warning sign.
big red flag.
One the other way.
Okay, got it.
And honestly, just trust your gut instinct. If
Mm.
something feels off or too good to be true,
Yeah.
it probably is.
You know, we always say that, but
It's true, though.
it is true.
It's always better to err on the side of caution.
Yeah, especially when it comes to your money and your time.
Exactly.
It's a shame that we're even having this conversation.
I know, it's unfortunate.
But it's so important for people to be aware of these potential pitfalls.
Yeah, forewarned is forearmed, as they say.
That's right.
And, you know,
Yeah.
beyond individual vigilance,
Mhm.
we need to think about broader solutions.
Okay, like what?
Well, stronger regulatory frameworks are crucial.
Okay, so stricter laws, government intervention.
Potentially even international collaboration
Oh, wow.
to hold these companies accountable.
So it's a big task.
It's a complex challenge that requires a coordinated effort from lawmakers, consumer protection agencies, and even industry leaders
Right.
themselves.
Everyone needs to be on board.
Exactly. And education plays a crucial role as well.
What do you mean by that?
Well, we need to equip people with the knowledge and the critical thinking skills to navigate the online world safely and responsibly.
Okay.
To be able to discern fact from fiction, recognize red flags, make informed decisions.
Right. Be savvy digital citizens.
Exactly.
So it's a shared responsibility.
Yeah.
Individuals need to be vigilant and informed. But we also need a system that offers better protection
Absolutely.
and holds unethical companies accountable.
You've hit the nail on the head.
It's all about finding that balance
Yeah.
between fostering innovation and entrepreneurship
Right.
while also safeguarding the interests and well-being of individuals.
Exactly, because we don't want to stifle innovation.
Right.
But we also don't want to create a Wild West where people are getting exploited left and right.
It's a tough balance to strike.
It is, but it's a balance that we need to strive for.
This deep dive into Cliqly has been a real eye-opener.
Yeah, it's been pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's clear that the online earning landscape can be pretty treacherous.
Oh, yeah. There are definitely some sharks out there.
But I'm also feeling a sense of hope,
Oh, good.
knowing that we're not powerless in this situation.
You're not.
Like, we can take action.
Absolutely.
We can advocate for change.
We have a voice, and we need to use it. We
Exactly.
can't just sit back and let these things happen.
We'll be right back to wrap up this deep dive with some final thoughts. All right, so we're back, and we've really uncovered some unsettling stuff about Cliqly.
Yeah, it's a lot to process.
It is, and it's like the online earning landscape in general. Like, it could be pretty risky.
Definitely.
So I think a lot of people listening are probably thinking, okay, what now?
Right, like where do we go from here?
Yeah, what are we supposed to do with this information?
That's the big question.
Like, what can one person realistically do
Yeah.
to protect themselves and others?
Well, it's easy to feel powerless when you're faced with these big problems.
Yeah, you kind of feel like, what difference can I make?
Exactly. But knowledge is really the first step towards feeling empowered.
Okay, so just being informed is a form of protection.
Absolutely, because awareness allows you to be a more careful consumer.
Okay.
You can make smarter decisions,
Right.
and hopefully you can avoid falling victim to these shady practices.
So basically, do your research.
yeah, do your research, be
Maybe
skeptical.
just believe everything you see online.
Exactly. And if something sounds too good to be true,
It probably is.
it probably is.
And we can also amplify this knowledge by sharing it with others, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, tell our friends, our family about what we've learned.
Yeah, talk to anyone who might be considering venturing into this world of online earning.
Okay.
Spread the word about the importance of due diligence,
Mm.
thorough research,
Yeah.
a healthy dose of skepticism.
It's like a digital neighborhood watch, right?
I love that analogy. That's exactly what it is.
Looking out for each other,
Yeah.
warning people about potential dangers.
And don't underestimate the power of your voice. If you encounter a company that's engaging in bad practices,
Yeah.
speak up.
All right, so report them to the authorities.
Yeah, leave honest reviews online.
Okay.
Share your experience on social media.
Yeah, get the word out.
Exactly, because collective action can make a real difference.
Okay, so we can hold companies accountable by speaking out
Yeah,
and sharing our experiences.
absolutely.
But it's not just about calling out the bad actors, right?
Right.
We can also choose to support the ethical businesses,
Oh, 100%.
the ones that are doing things the right way.
Yes. Patronize companies that are transparent about their practices,
Okay.
that offer fair compensation, that
Mhm.
prioritize open communication.
So support businesses that align with our values.
Exactly.
You know, this whole deep dive has been kind of an emotional roller coaster.
It has been, hasn't it?
Like, we've heard stories of broken dreams and financial hardship,
Yeah,
and it'd be easy to just feel totally disillusioned.
I get it.
But I'm also feeling this sense of hope,
That's good.
knowing that we're not powerless.
We're not.
Like, we can actually do something about this.
We absolutely can.
We have a choice.
We do.
We can either succumb to the cynicism and the apathy.
Yeah, just throw our hands up and say, what's the point?
Yeah.
Or we can choose to be informed and empowered
Huh?
and actively engaged in creating a more ethical digital landscape. It's all about making a conscious choice.
Yeah. Making a choice to be part of the solution.
Exactly.
So yeah, the online world can be a risky place.
Definitely, no doubt about that.
But with knowledge and a critical eye,
Mm-hmm.
we can navigate it more safely,
We can.
and we can advocate for a better future.
That's what it's all about.
So this has been the Deep Dive.
Another one for the books.
We hope this episode has given you some tools
Yes, some food for thought.
to make informed decisions
Absolutely.
and to navigate the online world more safely.
And don't forget,
Yeah.
stay curious
Stay informed.
and stay empowered.
We'll see you next time.